Hey everyone, I wanted to do this video in regard to some strange findings with coronavirus as far as who is getting the coronavirus. In my first video, I addressed some questions about is China behind the virus, and you can watch that video if you want. But now I want to address how it's possible that out of 186,000 cases in the US, we have roughly 300 million plus people in the country, that so many high-profile people are getting the virus. And it's not just in the US. Justin Trudeau in Canada, his wife, they were talking about her having it. The health minister of Iran, when this all started, he was telling people about it, and it seemed like he had it. CNN had this article about celebrities that have had the virus. Tom Hanks, you probably heard about. His wife, Rita Wilson. Idris Elba, however you say that. There's quite a few people here, and these are pretty, Andy Cohen, these are pretty high profile people getting it. Some NBA players have it. That's a bit strange, and maybe these people are traveling a lot, but usually they're very secluded. I mean, Tom Hanks allegedly filming in Australia. I've been on some sets before, and those people are, not very accessible. So I don't know if this was aimed at certain people or let out in certain areas. Again, I don't know. I'm just saying it's strange that out of so few cases, right, there's a good percent that are high-profile politicians, celebrities, movie stars. We see here Georgia senator hospitalized for COVID-19. Rand Paul, another congressman, got it. And now, I'm sure you've seen this face all over the place. The governor of New York's brother has it, who is also an anchor for CNN. Says here, I'm frightened for my brother. Chris tested positive for coronavirus, chills, flu symptoms. Now, some people think these people are faking it. I don't personally think that's true. Possible, but not probable. However, how is it these high-profile people who tend to be, some are more public than others, but a lot are not that public, appear to be getting the virus? It just seems odd to me, especially this early on. If there was a handful, that would make sense, but there's a lot. There's quite a few. There's a ton I haven't even mentioned here. So we have to ask ourselves some questions about why is it these high-profile people are getting the virus. Very high-level politicians, celebrities, sports stars. I don't know that they were traveling around to China so much, or were around people who had gone through China. And there's also some theories about, was the coronavirus already here and we just didn't know it was, quote, COVID-19? I do know some people that in January said they had symptoms very similar to what people are talking about as far as the coronavirus. There's a lot we don't really know, but this is definitely something to take note of, and kind of fishy that we have so many famous people. And if anyone's talking about taking care of the virus, quarantining, staying home, it's this guy right here, and his brother has it. They were saying in another headline, if I can find it real quick, basically saying how maybe he went to visit his mom, but it's a bit fishy, so we need to keep an eye on this. And I don't really know if this is planned. I don't really know if this was supposed to be. If it was a kind of bioweapon, man-created weapon, was it supposed to be more deadly than we thought? Could just be by chance, right? But generally, when there's certain points, everything's a point in the favor of a case, right? So the first video I talked about is China behind the coronavirus. Again, I don't fully know, but there's some points in the favor of it being a true statement that China could be behind it. There's some points in the favor of this being potentially let out in heavy metropolitan areas, maybe even targeted at high-profile people. So it's just something to pay attention to. And some famous people have died. I know people in the Philippines, some politicians, celebrities are getting it there too. So we may see some weird stuff happening here, so stay tuned on the next videos. But I just wanted to talk about this, considering here we are on the CDC website. There's only 186,000 cases compared to the general population. Granted, not everyone's tested. There could be even more. These numbers could be deflated a bit, but the fact that so many high-profile people have had it is a bit strange. So stay tuned for more. Thanks.